Welcome back to Rick Reviews Video Games, where I, Rick, review video games. Normally I'd be telling you what game I'm going to review today, but we're going to do something a little different. Let me explain. What I'm going to be talking about today is a game called That Dragon Cancer. This game is based on real life and real events. In 2010, Ryan and Amy Green's 1-year-old son Joel was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. Joel's prognosis was terminal and he was given 4 months to live, but miraculously, Joel lived to the age of 5. Ryan worked as a game designer, and together with Amy and a small development team, they decided to make a game based on their experiences surrounding Joel's diagnosis. What they ended up making is That Dragon Cancer. I know That Dragon Cancer is deemed a video game, but I feel it's achieved something beyond what the medium is defined as. This is part documentary, part poem, part game, part grief counseling, and part celebration. Calling it a game feels cheap. What's so incredible about That Dragon Cancer is that it forces you to reckon with opposing feelings at the same time, which is probably very much what the Greens felt. They felt joy in the moments of laughter, but pain was near. They felt hope as Joel continued to live, and fear as his health declined. They felt togetherness from each other and their community, but also isolated. The fact that this is able to be conveyed in the same moments is just an incredible feat of writing and design. That Dragon Cancer is a short experience, and since they're an indie developer, I'm reluctant to show too much of it. There are raw moments, but if you've ever experienced loss, it can be cathartic to know that some of the things you felt aren't unique. Loss is a part of life, and moving through it is something we'll all do someday, if we haven't already. That Dragon Cancer is sad, and you will probably cry, but it's also beautiful. I commend the Greens and the rest of their team on making That Dragon Cancer. Here they've made something unique about an unfathomable tragedy. For this reason, I'm not going to review That Dragon Cancer. All I will do is urge you to buy the game and experience it for yourself. You can also support the Greens by checking out their other work. Their company's made another game, Area Man Lives, which is a VR title, and so I haven't played it. But you can also check out the Playability Initiative, which is a nonprofit dedicated to increasing accessibility of games. And by that I don't mean easier to buy, I mean by making them playable for people who have various types of impairments. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Wawa. In cups and bathtubs. And the warm wet tongues and the cool fur of Das. And maybe the sweet was a daily affection. And